Hi guys, welcome back to Geezer Grills as we continue on with our Norfolk smoke pit-a-thon. See what I did there? Today we're going to do a brisket. Well, we're doing a small section of brisket. It's only a little 2k chunk. Do you know what I mean? Big shout out to Webster's Butchers for supplying this beautiful organic brisket. They've even gone to the trouble of trimming it for me. Look after your butchers, look after your farmers. Right, very straightforward. Today we're using the Norfolk smoke pit brew and brisket. I mean, it had to be a bloody brisket, didn't it? Brew and brisket. It ain't fucking rocket science, is it? Hey, we've had a lot of results so far with the old Norfolk smoke pit, so I'm looking forward to see what this bad boy tastes like. Anyway, very straightforward. We got the old Masterbuilt over here. We're just running her up to 225, and so we're just going to prep this brisket. Very straightforward. We're going to take our French's mustard as a binder and give these bad boys a smother, like so. Here in Jamaica, a slice of pie is $3.50. In the Bahamas, a slice of pie is $5.50. These are the pirates of the Caribbean. Big shout out to Mark for that. He just sent that over to me this morning. Happy days. Right, let's give this a smother with the old Frenchies. Hello, Frenchies. You know what I mean? Happy days. Give her a little flip. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. There she goes. That's about all we need, and then we're going to take our Norfolk smoke pit brew and brisket and give this bad boy a smother. Woo, there she goes. Plenty on the old girl. Now it's a thin brisket, so I don't reckon it's going to take a massive amount of time. Well, I'm hoping not anyway, because after that long old pulled pork, that was a beast, wasn't it? Like so. Make sure you get the edges. Wonderful. And all the sides. I had done a brisket for ages. Well, not like this anyway. I like doing the old briskets, the old brisket tacos, you know what I mean? Where pretty much you're stewing them really, aren't you, to be fair. That's it. Plenty on the old girl, right? And give her a flip. And repeats the process. Now we're going to use a meter probe today. But we're also going to use the Masterbuilt XT probe as well. I'll stick the meter probe in this end, like so. In she pops, hoppity hop. And then I'm going to put the Masterbuilt probe in that end. There's nothing wrong with two probing. There's nothing wrong with two entry points. Fucking lock me up for fuck's sake. Listen, right, okay, there we go. Opening up the old Masterbuilt XT, have a jubbly. Little spray for stickage. Masterbuilt probes going in this end, like so. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And then, quite simply, guys, are you ready? Listen for the sizzle. I'm trying to keep all that on the top of that rub on there. Are you ready? Listen for the sizzle. Ah, absolutely fuck all. But she's only just started, so what do you want me to say to you? Want not waste, not that, and go on the top and all. That was lovely. That is pretty much it. Now, that's going low and slow at 225. I'm going to set the probes to 175. I'll see you when we hit 175. I'll see you then. Now, we have actually hit a stall just over 150. Look at that bad boy. She does look pretty, no doubt about it, do you know what I mean? But she's just not shifting. So I'm going to give it another half an hour, and then I'm going to take her from 225 up to 250 just to see if we can shift that stall. That little thing on the left-hand side there is because I've got some nice bit of British beef dripping, which I'm going to use when we get to the wrap. But listen, I'm going to give it another half hour. If she doesn't move, we're going to push her up a few degrees, see if we can get rid of that stall. All right, I'll see you then. Finally, guys, after a very long stall, we've hit temp. It's time to get this baby girl out and wrap her up. Do you know what I mean? Let's have a butcher's. Oh, happy days. Pull this fella out. Oh, you little bugger. Look at that bad boy. Ooh. Honestly, I've literally been fucking waiting for ages for this fella to be ready. Pull that out, put that over there. And then all we're going to quite simply do, I'm going to put it that way actually, because it's going to really wrap a lot better. Let's move that out of the way, hold that over there. Can you see that bad boy? Look at that bad boy. Happy days. Taking a long old time. The only other thing that I am going to do, guys, is quite simply, I melted down some British beef dripping in there. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to push that over there. push that like so. I don't know which way to be the best. Actually, no, I'm going to go that way. Fuck it. I'm going to roll that way and pull that way and pull that. That's fine. And all I'm going to do is quite simply, not going to go heavy because, you know what I mean, we've got to look after the old arteries. Just a little bit on the top like that. That's all she needs. Put that over there, and then it's time to wrap this baby up. Yeah, did you know there is 3 types of people in this world? There's people who can count, there's people who can't count, I couldn't fucking hold it any longer, do you know what I mean? Right. Let's wrap this baby up. Up she goes, like so. She's got a lovely bark on her now, but obviously we're wrapping in tin foil, we're not wrapping in the old butcher's paper. But if you notice, I didn't spritz her once, do you know what I mean? It's a very small bit of brisket, and I'm just, my chain of thought is, because we're wrapping her, and obviously she's gonna steam, the bark's gonna have less of a chance to stay on there, so the less I spritzed it, the more chance I've got to keep the bark. But listen, I could be right, I could be wrong, we'll see where it takes us, eh? Now, the next temperature we're shooting for is going to be about 207. All right, let's shut that down. Actually, we don't want to keep the heat in. But really, all I'm looking for is probe tender. I'm going to take this here, fella. I'm going to stick it back in here. This was the thickest part, if you remember, because it's sort of like a wedge shape. Almost had to use it to keep the fucking door shut. Do you know what I mean? But I'm going to stick that back in there. Obviously, it goes in a lot easier than it did beforehand. And we're shooting for about 207, but I'm going to be in here with a firmer pen. We're going to see if she's pro 10 before I make a decision to take her out. So listen, I'll see you when we're at 207. I'll see you then. Oh. The only other thing we are going to do is we're going to ramp her up now. We're going to ramp her up to about 275, 280. See what that does, helps her out. Do you know what I mean? Listen, I'll see you when we hit 207. I'll see you then. Okay, guys, we've hit 209. The time is 8:15. Let's have a butcher, shall we? She's got to be pro tender by now. All right, I think we're there, guys. I think we're there. Right, let's get this baby off, shall we? I'm gonna put that on there, like so. We're gonna pick this fella up. That's going in there. Oh, jeez, I just splashed myself with hot fucking juice. Ouch. That's going on there like that. That's going there like that. It's going on there like that. Then I'm gonna put another one over the top. You notice I've actually left the thermometer in. I've left the meter in there because I want to monitor this because I see how long we can rest it for. I reckon it'll be a couple of hours. And all we're going to quite simply do, guys, this fella is going in that fella. All right? I'm not going to heat it up because, to be fair, it ain't like the pulled pork. Do you know what I mean? I reckon only a couple of hours this. This wasn't the biggest brisket. So I'm going to let that go for a couple of hours, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. I don't want it going any lower than 150, 155, somewhere around about that. But I reckon 2 hours, we'll be ready to slice that baby up. I'll see you then. We are rested. It's 10:10. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm pretty tired. But hey, let's get this bad boy unwrapped, shall we? And see how we did. Take that fella out of there. Out she pops, hoppity hop. That's going on there. These can go over there. Are you ready to try our Norfolk Smoke Pit Brew Brisket Coffee Blend? Ta-da! Hey-o, here you go. Are you ready? Oh. Let's put some gloves on, shall we? Look at that bad boy. We are going to take some of that beautiful juice. I don't want to waste it, like so. Lovely jubbly. Look at that bad boy. I'm going to cut this baby right down the middle. Are you ready? Look at that bad boy. There's a lovely smoke ring in there. She looks pretty. Are you ready to try our Norfolk Smoke Pit Brew Brisket? Look at that, guys. Straight down there. This looks like a beautiful piece of meat. Let's take this fella off, give her the bend test. That is always a good sign. Will she pull up? Oh, did you see that? Going in again, a bit of board. Are you ready? Oh. I'm going in again, guys. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, fuck me, gently. That is so tender. Beautiful smoke ring. This thing just pulls apart. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. That works perfect for a brisket. I'll be definitely using that again. Oh, Norfolk smoke pit. Smashed it out of the park once again. I've got to have one more. Oh, that is absolutely fucking beautiful. I can't stop eating it. Even that juice of the board is just... There's some in there. I'm even going to get that juice out of there. I'm not wasting that. I'm gutted. I spilled that bit there. Fuck it. I'm going to go on there and all. Oh, I've got to go in one more time. That is so fucking tasty. I promise you. You put that in front of anyone, they wouldn't be upset. Now remember, don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.